Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Gina. I had VSG surgery 3+ years ago. I lost 90 pounds, was feeling really good, gained some back. This is where we're at. Probably about 40-ish pounds up from my lowest, but that's just reality. These things happen, life happens, I'm moving, I got married. There's a lot of stuff going on. So today we are going to see if I can help remedy this by my diet, vitamins, all that stuff by trying Function Health. This video, we are going to do a Function Health. And I want to thank Function for giving me a year subscription for free. They're not paying me, but they did give me the service for free. So I'm going to take you from start to finish of all my testings. You go twice for testings, and then the clinician notes and the foods and everything that they recommend. We're going to do it all here in this video. So this has taken me a while to gather all these documentation to put it in this video for you. So if you don't know what Function Health is, it's a membership-based health platform. So basically you pay a flat rate, you get all of these tests, which would cost way more than what the membership costs. So even once my membership runs out, I probably next year will do the same thing because I was looking into it just to see, like, is this something I would buy if it wasn't gifted to me? Because I'm a cheap gal, you know how I am. And I looked up here, I'll put last year when I went to, I think it was my OB, when they were checking all my like hormonal stuff, like 6 or 7 tests cost me over $600. And here, I will show you what you get. You get like 100 tests and the flat rate is $4.99. And not only do I go once for the year, in I think 6 to 8 months, I go again to see like how I'm progressing and if the changes I'm making are helping me. So overall value is phenomenal. So that is what Function Health is. They do heart, hormones, thyroid, liver, like they do all these tests to kind of see where you lie and how you can, improve your health with diet and supplements, basically, without like getting on proper medication. So that is what we're going to do today. So if you're interested in Function Health, there is a link down below for more info. I do get a little kickback if you join off my code, no pressure, but that's there if you want more information. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will try to get the answer for you if I don't know it myself. So let's get into it. We're going to go to my first appointment. I'll look different, obviously. I'm recording this well after the fact, but I'll see you guys at the end of the video for the outro. So yeah, here's my Function Health journey. Hope you enjoy. Okay, it is the morning of my first blood draw. I just got here about 15 minutes early. I don't think the building is even open yet. My appointment's at 7:10, so it's 6:55 right now. But I'm at Quest Diagnostic right there, next to a Chinese restaurant and a vape shop. But yeah, I'm excited today, and I'm sure I went over this in the intro. This is going to be in the long run much cheaper for me to get blood work done and to manage like vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited. So yeah, let's get my blood drawn and see what the results are. So I go once today and then once next week to compare to make sure today's not a fluke, I guess. And then and then Function will give me a plan, I guess, to make sure all my levels are up and I'm meeting the goals that I want. So once the 2 weeks of blood is done, then I'll get like basic results back just so I can see my numbers. And then within 2 to 4 weeks, a clinician will review all of my blood work, kind of add context and add things about what I should work on, stuff like that. So very excited for that. But yeah, let's get in and get my blood drawn. Okay, back out and we are done. My nurse was great. She was also a VSG patient, so she knew the struggles. Legally, not allowed to record my blood draw. I did get a picture of all the tubes, and it was a lot of tubes. So just be prepared for that if you decide to take this route. But yeah, everything went well. Got all the stuff done. I'm hungry and starving, so let's go get home and get some food, and then we'll be here for round 2 next week. Okay, welcome back. It is morning 2 or session 2 of my Function Health sample collection. So I'm back here at Quest Diagnostic, and I already did it. I just forgot to record this morning because I was running a little late and I scratched my face apparently. So today, same set of rules, fast. All the rules they list out, you know, in the email prior. I go, I check in, I wait like 2 minutes and I'm back there. So here is the blood collection that they got again today. Couldn't record, but I have all the tubes that they took from this side this time. Today's collection also included a urine sample, which I got a little sneak peek of, which is not very exciting. It's an empty cup, but very nice. Didn't take too long. So now we will wait. That should be it for like my first round. And then in 2 to 3 weeks, once everything is processed, they will have some, like a physical person, go look at all of my data and then tell me what I should eat, what I should avoid, you know, kind of like a guide map to what's going to make me better. So that is what we're going to follow once I get all that info. So I will be back with you in a couple weeks. So we will review and go through all of my blood work and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so far easy process. Just make sure I'm good with giving blood. I don't really have a problem. I feel fine. I'm going to go grab a snack quick though, just in case. I don't feel lightheaded. I don't get any of that. And I gave a lot of blood these past 2 weeks. So, not really an issue for me, but if it is an issue for you, make sure you have someone with you just in case, or you bring some snacks. I'm very close to home. That's the one good thing, is that these locations are pretty universally everywhere. I think when I moved down to Nashville though, I will have to drive about 20-25 minutes. There wasn't one super close. But here in Illinois, it was like, my house is that way, like 2 minutes that way. So, not too terrible. So, all right. I'll see you in a couple weeks. I was going to say, let's see what we get up to next, but I'm not vlogging like that today. Also, I'm not in my car because mine is being fixed. It's $1,000 down the drain. But I need my car to work, so always a great time. All right, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Hello. Okay, it is a couple weeks later, and I finally got all of my test results back. So we're going to go over that quickly. I don't know if I should put up, I guess I could put screenshots. I always do this and then I make it harder for me to edit. I'm in a different spot. Obviously, I'm up in my spare room. My whole house is boxes, and we're having a garage sale later, so I have a little bit of time to kind of do this. So maybe I'll just kind of give the gist. You don't really need to see. I can put a couple screenshots. All right, so my health tests, out of they did 105. Well, I can't add 105 tests. Out of those biomarkers is what they call them. 90 were in range and 15 were out of range. Some of them, I think 4 of them, I think, were a little, I don't know. So the first set I did all blood, right? And the second set it was blood and then a urine sample. If you're female, listen to this part. If you're male, I don't know why you're watching. Just skip this part. You're supposed to do the second set when you're not on your period. But since I have an IUD, I don't really get a cycle, right? Because that's how it works. So I told them that. I was like, well, when do I come, right? Because I don't get a cycle. So, and they're like, oh, you can go anytime. But sometimes I'll like spot in between. And of course, the day I go, I was spotting in between. So in some of these biomarkers, it said there's like blood and whatever in the urine. So I'm not taking that as something's wrong. It's just, I didn't time things right. So I'm going to ignore those. I don't think that that's my issue. So basically this is saying that out of my blood biomarkers, I don't know what any of these things mean, guys. Basically, my iron is bad, right? My iron itself is fine, but the different components that help with iron are not fine. So I definitely need to do that. Out of my heart stuff, There is my LDL is a little low, below range. Yeah, it should be 6,700, mine's 6,500. So like I'm close, but not, you know, whatever. And this is, I think this is the good cholesterol. Basically, my high sensitivity C-reactive protein is high overall, which is significant inflammation. It could potentially add up to a buildup in my arteries later down the line. So inflammation, based off everything that I've seen, is like my highest and most important issue. So, essentially, okay, so these are, I'm like 0.8 out of my age above what I should be. I don't know. Here are my blood biomarkers, below. This is the one that is like, comes up more prominent than everything, which is like, it's also here, reactive protein, which is like the inflammation, like, right? Something's not right. I think it's based on diet, right? This is all iron stuff, stress, I don't know. And then that's the urine stuff. So really not terrible. Everything else looks good and in range. So that's all good. So clinician notes, essentially. Some areas I need for attention, for weight loss, and if I want to get pregnant eventually. Increased inflammation, basically just what I said, because I reread through this. So essentially, I read all this already, but when it comes down to it, this is what I was kind of going for with this. So here are my top 5 things I need to avoid in my diet. Are we shocked by any of this? I kind of knew, right, that this was going to happen. And these are other things that I should not have. Cow's milk, obviously like processed foods. Corn syrup, obviously. Pop. This I was surprised by. I don't know why that is. And obviously anything white, right? Here's all the things that I can eat. Everything that you would kind of, you know, expect. So I'm just kind of scrolling through this fast because we're going to use this to our advantage, right? There are our lists. And then they do give me some supplements I should take. So I'm going to look into these and kind of add those in since I have not been great with anything. And then other things that I can take, but like don't necessarily need to. So I'm just going to focus in on like my top ones really. So here's what I think my plan is going to be for the rest of this video. Wow, this angle's not great. That's fine. We're working with it. So James got me using ChatGPT. I was like, whatever. I can think for myself. No, your life kind of changes when you find ChatGPT. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a little prompt. I'm going to say, I need a food plan to help me with my goals in losing weight and reduce inflammation. If I could spell inflammation, we'll use the spell check. There we go. I have a list of foods I can and cannot eat. Please use those to build me a 7-day meal plan. We can use protein shakes and 30 grams of protein. Overall macros should be around, I don't know, let's try 1750 cal and 100 grams of protein a day. Here are my list of good and bad. I don't want to use good and bad. Foods I can and can not have. Can have. And then I'm literally just going to copy my enjoy list. Can I do this easily? Probably not. So here's my list. Foods I can't have, foods I can have, and well, at least what I can have is a longer list. And there is my little blurb, and I said we can use a protein shake of this just to supplement in the beginning. So let's see what they have to say. And there's my long prompt. Okay, here we go. Ooh, rye toast. I didn't think of that. Half an avocado, quinoa salad with grilled chicken, arugula, cherry. I mean, that sounds right up my alley. Baked salmon. All right. Steel cut oats with chia seeds. Okay, how does this know what I like? This. And I will eat tofu. Okay, so here's what I think the plan is going to be. I'm going to pick, because obviously I'm not going to cook every day, right? I'm going to meal prep for a couple days. So I'll choose like 2 or 3 of these days, and we will make them. And then that's what I'll eat for a couple days, and then make the second batch. And then that's what I'll eat for the next couple days. Yes, I would like a printable PDF version of a grocery list. So that is super. So we're going to do that. These look great. I love this. So we're going to try this, and we'll go from there. So, okay. It is very clearly a different day. I'm editing this video now and realized I didn't record an intro or an outro. So, there's that. So basically, those are all my foods. I'm trying to stay away from the processed stuff as much as I can since I've gotten all that information. I'm taking my vitamins, trying to drink water. It has not gone well, but I'm trying my best. I'm also like borderline stressed out with the move. The house is still box heavy. I'm getting pictures of the house taken in a couple days. Basically, this has to be show ready in a week and a half. And then I'll be out of here. So, or I won't be out permanently, but I'll be out while the house gets shown and everything like that. So I'm a little stressed out. So I'm not going to have time to do any of this meal prepping here. So I think what I'm going to do is once I kind of get settled down in Nashville, that James and I will go through my ChatGPT history. We'll pick out what we want. We will meal prep together and have stuff because we still have 2 months till our like wedding party. So I still have a little bit of time to slim. My face is slimmed down a little bit. I feel like I don't feel as puffy, but again, the stress will do that to you. And I have a wedding dress to fit into. I mean, I fit into it, but like to feel my best in. So that is the plan. If you're interested in doing Function Health, there is a code down below. I do get a little kickback, and I want to thank Function for giving me this year-long program to try. I'm very excited to see how I kind of change over the year and see if just improving my food and vitamins, if that truly helps my situation. So I think it will. We just got to like put it to the test and get past my, I think, 2 most stressful weeks that I'm going to have for a while. So that is the plan. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. Any questions about Function, if I don't know the answer, I will get you the answer. But yeah, go ahead, look down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one when I'm in Nashville. Bye.